Yo, what is up, travelers? We're going to be doing a reaction on Fighting GM's video, NA versus EU Tekken 8, and his thoughts on that sort of endeavor. Let's get right into it.
What's good? This is the one and only GM, and you see today I'm a working man, you heard?
Yes,
But
he
in
is.
this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about the NA versus EU joint that's going around right now. I seen a lot of you dudes put me on the top 10 and said I should be an NA team, and they got everybody in scrambles.
Yo, yes, put him on the team. Put him on the team. I think he will be, dude, he would like destroy, like, you don't know how good this guy is. He's one of the best players in the world. I've seen this guy play. I've seen Fighting GM play, and he just be mollywopping people like it's nothing. His win streaks are insane. And yeah, he may not be playing against tournament players all the time, but he used to be in tournaments, and he has the most tournaments won in Tekken history. So he has a Guinness World Record. Just letting you know.
These NA dudes, then expect, people to be like, GM should be a part of this, right? And, all of that has to do with the growth we had. We got over 14K followers on Twitch and over 14K subscribers on YouTube. So, we got the community, and it's honestly, me getting mentioned is cool. It's a community thing. My community came out and said, yo, GM need to be a part of it. He real talented, he real skilled. So I appreciate all my supporters and everybody that follows me that believe that I should be on it.
Yep.
What I'm gonna say about the whole thing, because I seen all the different lists everybody's had, I'm gonna be real with you. N8 and Tekken 8 is no bueno. And if you don't know what that means no good in Spanish. And the reason why, when you look at that list, that whole list is literally based off of online results, because nobody got no offline results in NA. The only people that got that place in top 8s was Shadow, Joey.
True.
Switching tax services can be a drag and a drop. At H&R Block, switching to us couldn't.
And Meat Ray Jr. at one time. And that's rough. Dudes had a whole year to prove themselves, and dudes only like 2 dudes got top 8 like twice. And
that is kind of rough.
Online, and no offline results. Only like top 64s, top 32s, no top 8s, no major wins.
So my another issue I have with this is, yes, NA versus EU, they won in Tekken 7. Like, NA had won. They won against EU in Tekken 7. However, this is Tekken 8. It's a different story. I don't know how it's going to go, but it is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be the same.
Basically, Shadow was the one throwing it down, and Joey, that's about it. That's just 2 people. And I know Speed Kids got 9th at Evo last year. But that's it. So that's bad that if everything is just based off online results. So it's one of those things that is bad. So, and they need to step their game up, and they need to stop worrying about if they better than EU. And they just got to get better at the game so they could get better than Pakistan and Korea. But it's not going to happen because, dudes is too busy trying to clout chase or trying to get likes on all their platforms and stuff like that instead of trying to get better at the game, because the EU versus NA thing is silly. We behind Pakistan, Korea. They're the best, and Japan. So everybody got to step their game up and actually try to perform offline and focus less on online. Online is just basically just to learn matchups to an extent, but it's not really to show that you're the best at the game. When I used to compete, I never played online. I only played offline, because at the end of the day, offline is what matters the most. Online is just there. It's more accessible and it's easier to perform online, especially if you're on PC. If you're on PC and your PC don't run well, that lag could work out for you, and you could start clapping people, especially, some people that play online well, their characters could win in lag and without lag. So it makes things a lot easier to win. Lag is a big dependent, of course, distances. And plus, these online tournaments have East Coast and West Coast. and Canada, so the connections are all over the place. So it's too hard for to establish who's really the best off of that.
That is true. There's also Wi-Fi users that I don't know how people play on Wi-Fi. I don't know how they just don't get an Ethernet cord. It's not that difficult to go grab an Ethernet cord. I tell you, I kid you not. My Ethernet cord is 150 foot, and it literally just hangs on the ceiling and leads to my router. It only costs a little bit too. It's not even expensive. There's no way you can buy a PC and not have an Ethernet cord. Is crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
Like I said too, I do appreciate people putting me on the list. If it's just based off of online, I don't blame people for putting me on the list, because I did get top 3 at TNS 2 times in a row. 2 times in a row, and those are the biggest TNSs, over 300 people, and I beat a lot of top players. I beat Shadow, I beat Jake Man, you know what I'm saying, and the other tournaments I entered Red Bull, I entered Chipotle Evo, and I all got top 8 at all of them, and I beat many top players. Rib, you know what I'm saying, I beat Pasto Tommy, I beat all the top players that you see on them lists. All the top players you see on the list, I be in them. So it's like one of those things, and I don't blame people. Plus, it's a thing, you might as well add OGs to that list, even if it has nothing to do with online results neither. You might as well add OGs, because nobody got results. So if nobody got results, who you gonna add? You might as well add the players that have the best performances overall in all Tekkens, instead of just people from Tekken 8. Because at the end of the day, it'd be different if we had like 10 people that were all getting top 8s and placing consistently in NA.
Oh yeah, that'd be insane.
You can make a solid list. But if that joint is just based off of online,
oh yeah, nah.
Like, that's crazy. That's really crazy. So you might as well put Naps and Majin and all types of people. But that's what I'm saying. Like, people shouldn't be a team battle. They need to just get better at the game, to be real with you. Because if you only have online results, that's rough. That means you got body the whole year. You got body the whole year, and you probably just placed 1 time. That's bad, especially if you're a full-time gamer. You got body the whole year, you got 1 placement? Honestly, in my day, I know I'm sounding old, but in my day, if you got top 8 1 time in a whole year, we ain't consider you a top player. But now, dudes a little bit more nicer when it comes to catering to be nice to people, to tell them they're good. So now they'll call you a top player only if you got top 8 1 time. Back then, if you got top 8 1 time and that's it, we consider you lucky. You just got lucky. Because if you can't replicate it, you just got lucky. You're not a top player.
Lucky, man.
But obviously, Shadow and Joy are the best in North America. That's what I've seen from, because I watched tournaments. They the best. They did the best offline. And so to me, it was crazy that a lot of these lists didn't even put Joey. He should have been the first. Him and Shadow should be the top 2 people they put.
Wait, they didn't put Joey Fury? He's good. That's crazy.
Everybody else on the list is a matter of opinion, because nobody got results. Nobody got results.
I'm actually surprised Anakin didn't get that many results. He's really good, and I can't believe he wasn't playing so well, last year.
I'm talking about the big meat tournaments, like the big meat where everybody's in, like the Master Boys. I guess you could put Meat Ray Jr. because he got second at 1.
Man said Meat Ray Jr. I was trying to think about like what he meant by that, but now I see King Ray Jr. Okay,
Master event, so you could put him in there.
Okay,
but even with him as a coin toss, because he only did it 1 time, so. But you could put him in there just because he got that 1 time. But that's what I'm saying too. We need way more consistency and less caring about everything else. That's what I think. Like I said, I'm honored that you guys put me on it, because a lot of people still think, there's a lot of people don't think I can't play no more, but there's people that think I'm really good. I appreciate that. I'm going to try to get max rank points again in season 2. We did it in season 1.
I would love to see that. Because the new ranking system is insane. I think he can do it easily. I'm sorry, but he will be destroying a lot of players, and he will get max rank pretty easily, in my opinion. I know I sound like I'm glazing, but you gotta watch him play. You understand what I mean? He plays phenomenally compared to other people.
Gotta get them.
And he's able to adapt to his opponent. Even when he loses 1 game, he'll just destroy them afterwards. It's rare that he loses twice.
Max rank, the God Infinity, whatever that joint is called, I'm going to try to get that too. So yeah, I appreciate everybody supporting me. As when it comes to EU skill level, they obviously have way more top players than us, and I think their performance was better than us to some extent. But everybody's getting bodied at the end of the day, right? Like nobody's really placing like that. Like I know Joker got a bunch of placements.
Yeah, I was gonna say Joker was pretty
I can't
good.
really think of anybody else besides him. And I know that Nino dude tearing it up, but he tearing up at EU only tournaments. You feel me?
Ooh.
So that's why I say it's really like this whole thing is really hard when everybody's results are just online. But from what I see, like not to be hand, but it looks like EU will win. That's just my opinion. They seem more solid than Tekken 8, and they seem to have more top lists or more people that are consistent with results and stuff like that.
I don't blame them for saying that because statistically, yes.
But but even them, they're not consistently placing top 8 all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's literally just Tekken 8 season 1 was just internationals dominating. So everybody got to step their game up and not worry about if they better than a different region. They just got to worry about getting better than Pakistan, Korea, and Japan because they were the people dominating. So
I'm not gonna lie, this game is really hard to be like the best in because of how random and RNG it is. But I think this game is more based off of intuition versus playing like solid gameplay nowadays. You could play solid, but in the end, intuition-based fighting will win because they're gonna be able to guess against you a little bit more because they're gonna predict what you're gonna do. You're gonna be doing a lot of hard reads in Tekken 8 versus like more solid, simple reads or like, reaction based reads. You're not really going to react as much. You're going to be probably doing a little bit more hard ducking or even hop kicks or something to like kind of throw off the opponent because that's what you have to do to win in this game. You have to throw this stuff out because if you don't and they have a pure offense just coming at you, rushing you down, it's hard to get out of that situation because now you're going to have to fight 50-50 after 50-50 versus when, you just do a random hop kick. Now you get the damage, stuff like that. There's also power crushes in the game, which can help you with that. And other features, like, of course, the heat system will also dominate like an opponent. Once you have heat, it's basically the scariest thing for the opponent. Now they have to play defense. They have to play defense. I mean, they could try to attack, but it's probably a bad idea because they can't use power crushes. They can't use quite a lot of things. They could probably grab a few, probably grab or something. But I don't know. I feel like blocking is going to be a little bit tougher when they have heat because now you got to deal with all the 50-50s that they can produce or even throw out their heating, the heat burst, whatever they call it. And just throw you in a 50-50 automatically, things like that. So, yeah, anyway.
So, I think I see what the reason for the team battle. They want some hype, but, the skill ain't there. The skill is not there on both sides. And, everybody just need to focus on getting better. So, like I said, I never said I should be a part of it. I appreciate you guys want to be a part of it. I know it's nostalgia reasons. Y'all still think I'm really good. Y'all still think I'm a threat. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I never said myself. It's the fans, the supporters that want to see me compete again and think me being on that team will be very helpful for NA. Not to say that I don't agree with you. I think I could still be everybody. If you want me to be real with you, I could be everybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I put my full forward effort into it and really grind and practice and stay focused. So yeah, man, I want to make this video, man. Shout outs to me, a working man. You see the helmet, you see the jacket. We began it, and you see the trophies in the background too.
Of course,
all them trophies. You heard? We working man up in here. You heard? So yeah, guys, let me know what y'all think. I'll keep making these talking head videos, talking about all the top players and stuff like that. Let's get ready for season 2. That's another thing too. When season 2 drop, the results are gonna be way different. Because it's a big balance change. So the top players that's now ain't going to be the top players in a couple of days next week. The top players are going to change. People's characters going to get nerfed and buffed.
That is true. And oh my goodness, I feel like I don't know who's going to be top player now. I think Shadow 20Z might actually be the top player. I know I'm reaching, but all his characters, except Claudio. I know Zafina got buffed. So that's going to be like a massive change to Shadow's game. And of course, Anna's coming out. She is going to be insane. So I think Shadow is going to be the strongest out of everybody because that's who he mains anyway. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. But yeah, other than that, I don't know who's going to get nerfed and buffed. I don't know like what professional players are going to change to. I heard Arslan Ash is going to change back to Zafina, which is going to be quite interesting. I'm surprised he didn't use her before. But yeah, he's always after the top tier characters. I understand that.
So yeah, man, they shouldn't be making no list. Let's just wait till season 2 and see who really is gonna get it in, who really gonna have their meat out. You heard? So yeah, man, thanks for watching. 14K subscribers is here. My name is fightinggm. You can follow me on Twitch, fightinggm_Tekken. And thanks everybody for the support. And let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. You heard? On that note, peace out. Take care. Stay solid. Latest.
Yep. And that is fightinggm's video, NA versus EU Tekken 8, and it's his thoughts. And I hope you guys enjoyed the me reacting to it, and I hope I was able to add something to it and not just, you know, just watch it and that was it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and of course subscribe to fightinggm today as soon as possible, or whatever day you're watching this in. Anyway, peace.